Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. Most YouTube photographers, myself included, like to showcase the more exciting parts of our lifestyle. You know, going up in helicopters to make pictures, traveling, trying out cool gear. But today I want to show you a more realistic look at what a day in my life is actually like doing this job. Good morning, y'all. Just finished my morning run, 6 miles today. Still training for the Atlanta half marathon. Do I look like a sperm right now? I feel like I do with this hood on, but today I'm gonna take you through a day of my life as a photographer slash creative business person, whatever you want to call me. A lot of days are just spent sitting at the computer. A lot of days, like the intro said, can be really exciting and cool. And then we have days like today that are kind of like middle ground days. They're interesting, but they're just not boring and computer days. So I figured it'd be cool to bring y'all along, show you what's up. It is about 9:30 right now. Let's get it. All right, so it is about 11 o'clock right now. Just spent about an hour answering emails, working on edits right here. One thing I've been trying to do and get better about is sharing more on social media, especially on my Twitter. I have all these photos from the past years on hard drives on this computer, and I don't really do anything with them. And a lot of them were made before anyone even really knew who I was, before my editing style was really what it is today. So I've been trying to go back, go into the archives, and remaster a lot of these photos and share them once again, because why not? So I just signed a bunch of these prints that are releasing this Sunday through a collaboration I'm doing with a place called Print Shop ATL. They're part of Free Market Gallery. I'm hoping next year, fingers crossed, no guarantees, I do a solo exhibition there. But we teamed up to do these. Last night we did a bunch of the promo work for it. We did a bunch of photos and video. And actually the video you saw at the beginning when we were out in the helicopter, that was part of this project as well. So that's gonna be on Sunday on my Instagram. Super hyped about this. This print came out just crazy. They crushed it. One of my favorite Atlanta photos ever. But it is now around 4 o'clock. It's funny, when I was in chemistry lab back in the day, you would always take your gloves off like this. All right, you ready? Take your glove off this one right here. Then you take this glove, put it in this one, get your thumb under, pull it through. So now you got one glove in here. Boom, less trash and no chemicals on your hand. Yeah, I paid a bunch of money to learn that. Awesome. But what I did today in the last couple hours has been the boring stuff of my day. I signed all of these certificate of authenticities right here. They come with the print run that we're doing. Pretty cool. Just sat down and knocked that out. Also got lunch with my buddy Nomis today. Me and my brother got him a Chelsea jersey for his birthday. It was fire and it's been in my car for like 2 weeks. So we got brunch. I got some fire French toast. It was absolutely fantastic. Then I came back here, had 2 work phone calls to take care of. One of those, I know I've said this a lot lately, is definitely for one of the biggest things I've done in my career lately, especially ever since I moved back to the city. It just seems like every month there's this new thing coming up, and stuff is growing at a fantastic, but also a little bit scary pace. I'm having to like refigure out my entire business, but this phone call, it was big. I'm really excited about this project we're potentially working on. Oh, and I also had to drive out to East Atlanta Village today to finish doing photos for a project that I started, I think like 2 weeks ago in the last vlog. Y'all saw me kind of do a little behind the scenes for it. That mural that I was photographing was finished, so I had to do that, and I gotta send that off to the client right now. In about an hour, my brother is coming over here to help me with a project. So while I'm sitting on this computer being boring, I'm gonna show y'all some of the night photos that I went out and made last night with this lens right here, which is the Leica Summicron 35mm f2. Now I've talked about this lens before. It is hands down my favorite lens because it is crispy when you get it right. But the problem, it can be difficult to get right, especially at night. So a lot of people think that because I do this as my job, I don't have to practice. Your boy always is practicing, and last night is an example of this. Took this lens out and was just trying to get better with it, trying to just make any type of night photo that I could. The result, so-so, but I thought it'd be fun to include in the video the fact that I'm not perfect. I'm still trying to figure some things out. So enjoy this while I knock out this last bit of work for the day. Briefly want to thank the sponsor on today's video, Squarespace. Something I didn't include in today's video was me packing e-commerce orders, and these orders can be from my merch online store, 1826.com, or a copy of my photo book from evanramf.com. And both of these websites are possible thanks to Squarespace. Squarespace makes it possible for any and all creators to begin selling their work online, and it also enables creators to show their work to potential clients using a website. Personally, I believe this is one of the biggest ways you can set yourself apart from potential competition, and Squarespace makes it easy. Squarespace has been a sponsor on this channel for quite some time now, so many of you know my backstory. I used to have a website that was built on one of these other platforms that I had to work with a web developer on. It was a constant hassle, and now thanks to Squarespace, I can easily update my site myself with no web design experience, and you can do the same thing. So if you need some inspiration on how to set up your site, I have a video linked in the description below where I review a bunch of Squarespace websites that were submitted to my channel, and I also have a video where I break down exactly how I built 1826.com so you can follow along, copy that website, and start selling things like prints, presets, courses, whatever it is, however you want to use Squarespace as part of your business. So what you can do is go to squarespace.com/EvanRamp today and start a free trial. And when you're ready to sign up, you can use code EvanRamp to get 10% off your first purchase. That's squarespace.com/EvanRamp to start a free trial and use code EvanRamp to get 10% off your first purchase. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. All right, so it is now 5:55. My brother is running stupid late right now. He's supposed to be here at 5:30. So I took some extra time to actually set up my crypto wallet, which is something I've never done before. Looking at some NFTs right now. This is the first one I'm interested in. I think I might get a doodle somewhere down the line. Not 100% sure yet. It's something I'm looking into and trying to learn more about. I am very interested in the NFT space. But as for the photos I made last night, like I mentioned, not the greatest ever. You know, the trade-off to that lens, and the reason I'm still practicing with it is because if you get the photo right, you get all the great things that come with that lens. You get the color, you get the contrast, you get the beautifully sharp image, but if you get it wrong with the manual focus, you get it wrong and it looks like complete shit. So that is why I took it out to practice. I think the best one on the night is the person overlooking the city. That shot is pretty good, but it could have been better overall, and hence the reason why I'm practicing. Yo, I don't know if any of y'all noticed this. In that last shot, this tag is throwing off the aesthetic of the room. Got to get rid of that. No, you're good. Right there, you're good. Look that way. Look that way. Look down. All right, remember earlier today I was talking about getting more active on social media. One thing I'm trying to do is get the 1826 Instagram back up. So Sleazy E, aka Eric Ramf, aka my brother, is in the house being the model. He is the second in command on 1826. So if you ever order something and you have to talk to somebody via email, this is the guy you're talking to. But now we're gonna get some pizza and get on with the night. Finished up with my brother, went back home, put the photos in the computer, got those edited real quick. It is 9 o'clock now. We are on the south side of Atlanta in Castleberry Hill, going to my buddy Petey. He manages a gallery. They do a jam session every Wednesday. So we're gonna jump in here and enjoy that. So definitely a super bro thing to do. Gonna watch an Entourage rerun, and then I'm gonna go to bed. terrible weather today. So I'm gonna work out inside. There you go. That is a 24-hour look at my life. This is what I do on most days, some variation of that. Going out doing photo shoots, working, meeting up with people, just networking and trying to build these businesses now that I've moved back into the city. And if I'm not doing that stuff, I'm sitting at the computer right there like I'm about to do today. Thank you guys for watching today. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and drop any comments if you have more questions. I will catch y'all in the next one.